Good evening, dear ones, and welcome to the Medium channel where we bring you the spirituality behind the message, including energetic transmissions during intense portal periods like what we're experiencing in the 1212 to 1221 time frame like we do every year. So, what we're going to do today is an Archangel transmission. I believe we're going to be working with Archangel Gabriel. It's funny, I wanted to say Archangel Peter because of the musician Peter Gabriel, um, and Archangel Sandalphon. And Sandalphon works in the crystalline Earth grid, which is said to be the Earth grid of the ascended Earth, like the 5-dimensional Earth. And the excuse me. So we're really kind of straddling that third, fourth, fifth dimensional reality. I mean, these are different, really frequency levels that already exist. It's just that our consciousness is shifting, and we're starting to perceive bandwidths of energy because our light codes are activating, our minds are expanding, our energy fields are expanding, so we're able to start to perceive higher levels of light and higher levels of frequency. So these frequencies have always existed, and there's always been people that have been tapped into it. But with this ascension process that's happening in the collective consciousness, this is becoming accessible to more and more people. And that is really kind of the foundation of this transmission work, this channeling work, is to assist you in raising your frequency so that your vibration or your aura reaches a certain threshold. And then when that happens, then your light codes activate, and then you start to transcend into higher consciousness and start to claim these supernatural gifts that we all have, that probably all of us have seen, in drips and drabs here and there, but to be able to consciously live that reality, that's really what's happening, and that's part of this ascension. So I see I'm going to need a lot of water. um, and we're all going to be needing to drink a lot of water. So we're going to get started in just a moment for those that are watching this as a video. And I'm going to stop timestamp. So, if anybody is coming back or doesn't want to hear the introduction, I'll timestamp it on the first comment, and I'll pin that. And above, if you go to the comment thread here on the live stream, I linked the 1212 portal transmission. That was really super powerful. And if you didn't get a chance to do that live, well, the energy is exists beyond time and space. You can do it anytime. Like you can do this transmission anytime and bring back that Gemini full moon energy, that solstice Gemini full moon energy anytime you want. Because again, time is fluid. All time happens in the present now. And part of the goal of this work is to really learn how to be so present that we can step out of our personal identities, which are programmed largely. I didn't choose my name, or maybe I did from another dimension. Maybe before I came in, I telepathically told my mom and dad, I am Adam. I want to be Adam in this lifetime. But the truth of the matter is that what we cling to as an identity really is something that's was given to us. It's something that's been programmed into us. We are energy, we are spirit, no more, no less. We're all equal, we're all connected in that way. And as spirit and as energy, we're individual manifestations thereof. So we all have our own jobs and our own tasks at hand, and our own part in this awakening, but we're all part of the collective. So this work is going to be a lot with Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel's actually the Archangel of water, but also associated with ascension awakening, because Gabriel's often depicted as blowing the horn, and as well as communication. So we're in Gemini moon, so that's very much communication. But since the moon is in Gemini, and that's more of like our subconscious or our inner selves, this is a beautiful time to really connect our conscious and subconscious selves. And when we are able to do that, we're able to draw on more power, we're able to draw on more energy, we're able to draw on spirit. So this transmission is going to assist in that. And the other thing is that oh, we're also going to work with Archangel Sandalphon, unless Spirit has a different plan. Sometimes I don't know. And Sandalphon is said to be the bringer of the crystalline earth grid, or the higher frequency of the earth. And crystals always have 6 sides, and we're heading into a 6th numerological year now, 2022. So crystal energy is going to play a major role in the ascension process. So that's what I have to say as a little bit of background. Sandy saying, I don't see where to do that. I looked it up. It's not the top comment, but under the reluctant channeler and above Sharita Star, where it says the medium channel, it says 1212 transmission. But you know what? I'm going to link that to the to the comment thread when this uploads as a video. So that's going to happen. So are we ready? So I have my little helpers here. They're pets or friends. I want to draw your attention to this one in particular. This is a self-healing crystal. What's happening with this crystal basically is that it's formulating little miniature crystals. So it's actually growing. I mean, I could stare at this for 1,000 years and maybe see it grow like a couple of inches. So, but it's actually doing that. And the idea now is, before we even get started, well, the first thing is take a couple of nice deep breaths. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, whoever said to like the video, you know, if you like it, theoretically, YouTube is supposed to share it with more people. I don't know if that works or not, but you know, if you like it, great. If you want to dislike it, if you don't like it, you know, it's a free country, or theoretically it is, anyways. But anyway, that's part of the awakening. We're reclaiming our freedom and our personal sovereignty in this process. So just take a couple of deep breaths, and you can kind of either just sort of gaze into this crystal for a moment, or just take a mental snapshot of it. So just do that. Now I'm going to put the crystal down. So what we want you guys to do, please, is in your mind, actually they're saying to keep holding it up. So in your mind, actually step into the crystal. So be inside of the crystal. We want to be in crystalline energy right now. Or is it crystalline energy? I think they're both correct. So we want to be in crystalline energy. So step into the crystal and just breathe and relax and feel what it feels like to be in the crystal. What do you feel energetically and emotionally as you step into the crystal energy? And maybe what do you feel in your body? Like, do you feel any parts through your body? Do you feel any waves or currents moving through your body? Um, Maybe you're seeing colors. What colors are they? And don't, make any assessments or try to read, the messages. Just experience for now. Be present, be open. And maybe there's a tone or note that you're hearing. Um, Perhaps there's even smells or tastes. But the main thing is, what are you feeling? And be in that feeling, be in that vibration, and just start to tune into your breathing. And as we work, I will do a form of channeling. It's more like a blending or connecting with these guides, and then we kind of work together. That's basically how I do and how I work it. At some point, I may take some trance mediumship classes and do it a different way, but it definitely works. So they'll start to talk with me, start to talk through me. But the main thing is that they're going to transmit energy. And as we are linking now, because we're all doing the same meditation, that means our consciousnesses are blending and linking. Then the guides can start to work on our energy fields and start to upgrade our energy fields. And that's where the energetic transmission comes in. So I serve as a conduit, a facilitator. But believe you me, they are upgrading me as they are upgrading you. We are all on a very similar level here. Perhaps I've been at this a little bit longer than you guys, and I have a little bit more experience, but we're all evolving and growing, on a similar level and in our own ways. So feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel your chin, your cheeks, and your forehead relaxing. And go back to your shoulders. Feel your shoulders relax even further. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Release all the tension, stresses of the world from your shoulders and from your chin and cheeks and from your forehead. And notice how the rest of your body just automatically starts to relax. And as we are going deeper, I'll give you a little heads up that my ring light, I think the spirits are messing with it. So at any given time, I could be in the dark, just to let you know. It's been doing that, so that would be fun. So anyway, relax. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper with each breath. Feel the crystalline energy around you and within you. Be one with that energy. Be one with that crystal. Relaxing further, going deeper. Feeling now maybe your chest and your back relaxing and your hips and legs relaxing, going deeper. I'm going to now call on my guides or helpers, the master guides. Oh yes, I always feel them on the top of my head when they step in. Greetings, greetings, dear one. And we see our channel is very mirthful this evening. Yes, yes, yes. We understand how laughter is the best medicine. So laugh, be mirthful, be jovial. That is of Jupiter. Yes, yes, be of Jupiter, be jovial, be free to expand and grow, for you are free. You are born free. You are living in this life free. You have the choice to detach from the systems of control in your world who are trying to, shall we say, hijack your consciousness, hijack your will, and to mold you into a certain way to fit an agenda that is not your agenda. It is only here to teach you, to make you stronger, and for you to appreciate who you are as spirit, to appreciate who you are as light, to appreciate who you are as life. Appreciate. When you appreciate, you raise your frequency of the heart and you connect with God. God really is love. Your science is proving that. This channel that we work with, we know everything he knows. We know that he teaches this. He also studies, thank goodness. So we're starting to, shall we say, just sort of sweeping your energy fields at this time. We understand the great stress that, we shall say, these people, these small groups of people are creating on your planet. Stress and fear, we shall say, is the hurting of the masses. Let fear not be your shepherd. You are strong. You are spirit. You are one with the divine. You are aligned with great source. Breathe and relax. Feel the energies as we are working now in the crown center and the third eye and the head and the brain. Visualize that your brain is in the crystal energy now. Receiving transmissions from divine source, from the angels. Imagine this crystal that you are in is now a pyramid. It's a crystal pyramid, a six-sided crystal pyramid, if you can visualize this. If not, just feel it and just be it. You see on your world some big, 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 big changes that are already happening. We shall say beneath the surface, beneath the awareness of most. Every time, and we ask that you not necessarily do this transmission over and over again, but to meditate in the crystal pyramid. For every time you do this, You are able to detach from the energetic programming. And yes, in your world, those that wish to control are, shall we say, waging a battle against consciousness, against free will, against sovereignty, against spirit, in order for their own selfish gains at the cost of many. So if this channel, if you imagine, is able to transmit energy, who's basically a child, learning to fly at this time, imagine what those who have trained in these arts for a long time, that have access to technology, what they are able to do in the collective. The energetic war is real, my children. Step into the crystal, step into your zone of safety, into your zone of power. They cannot penetrate those shields. And with that, you link in with your higher self, your higher source, your higher being, your higher light, your higher love. It is all joy, it is all love. And as you attain joy and love, you step higher up the emotional frequency ladder into peace and then to enlightenment. But one must elevate to joy and to love and compassion, to gratitude, to peace, to enlightenment. We are now through your crowns, we shall say, sending a spiral energy field through and around you. We are working very hard, well, hard's not the right word, but very diligently to assist you in clearing all the cogs of energy. We ask you to do work, stretching, breathing, that's going to allow more elasticity in your physical bodies, allowing the waves of energy to be able to flow without obstructions. The obstructions come through various sources, through programming, through emotional detachment, fears, and the like. They become habits. We become used to having energy cogs in our systems. It becomes normal to us, but it really is not normal. What is normal from our vantage point is losing all that programming and reconnecting with your higher self, your higher being, who you truly are as source. So allow us to expand and to raise your frequencies and assist in the clearing of the cogs, of the energies that restrict, that bind, that limit, so that you may, with grace and ease, allow these super high frequencies that many of you are already tapped into, but all are experiencing, to flow through you without obstruction. And you don't feel tired or drained. You don't feel anxious anymore. You don't feel ascension symptoms, nausea, sleeplessness, and all the other things that you are experiencing, as it is the nature of the egoic self to resist change. So do your presence, do your breathing, do your expansion, contraction, create elasticity, movement through and around the body to clear these cogs. Allow your egos to serve who you are as spirit, not the other way around. So we find it necessary to do more clearing. Find it necessary to clear on the level of the sacral chakra, on the emotional frequency level. Breathe, relax. We're now raising and increasing the frequencies, increasing the vibration, raising the frequency to love, increasing it to several octaves above, and several intervals higher. Breathe aloud to simply flow through you. Greetings, we come to you as the collective or being known as Archangel Raphael. At this time, we bring forth the blessings of the divine waters of life. At this time, visualize liquid, crystal white flames burning within you and around you. We are, shall we put it this way for you, working on your wings to strengthen your communication with the divine source and to assist in the ascension process at this time. You too are angels. Visualize or imagine what it's like at this time to be an angel, to be free, to fly, to appear and disappear, to be not bound by time and space, not bound by a physical experience, and to be that much closer to God, to our mother, to our father, to be in the circle of light, the circle of energy, the circle of power, the circle of love. For you are angels, you are divine. Practice makes perfect. Do not give up. We recognize the opposing forces in this awakening ascension process at this time. Like this channel that we transmit through for you. When you get knocked down, get right back up and know that you're stronger for the experience. We thank you with all of our divine love for making the tremendous sacrifice to be here at this time in your human history, to serve, to experience. For we understand that you do not have an easy job at this time, and we celebrate you. For without your consciousness, we cannot manifest into your reality. And why is that? Because you are angels. You are divine. You are light. You are love. You are one with source, with God, with spirit, with divinity, with truth. And we work at this time with the Archangel Sandalphon of the crystalline earth grid. Works in the 5th to 8th dimension, or different levels of the reality that you experience in each and every moment. You are not aware of it. Your human systems are not able to perceive these bandwidths of energy. However, when you own who you are as the angels, when you become who you are as spirit, You are not bound by your human senses and experiences. And then you can perceive the higher dimensions. When your teachers on your planet talk about the fifth dimension, they're not talking about going to a different place. They're talking about shifting your frequencies to perceive bandwidths of energy that are already there, that are already part of you. It's awareness, it's growth, it's truth. You're here to assist. So we are all in our crystals. Yes, yes. That way, Archangel, Sandalphon, the beings of Sandalphon, we send you angels to work with you individually at this time. We send you beings of light to work with your individual crystals. And know that you're connected with a whole crystal grid of not only the planets, for every point of light in your sky is a crystal. Every star is a crystal. It's a network of energy that you are a very important part of, yet at the same time, a very insignificant part of. That's the dichotomy. The microcosm is the macrocosm. The atom and the galaxy are constructed in the exact same way. There's no difference. It's only perception. That's the only difference. And to understand this is to understand truth. And understand that you, as an angel, as a being of God, of light, created this reality for your own amusement. Well, not really, but for your own growth. So we are collectively raising the frequency. Stay within this crystal. Feel the energies build, breathe, and just allow this to go through you. Know that your crystal keeps you safe from any lower frequencies. In your three-dimensional world, you're subject to both high and low frequencies. As you choose the higher frequencies, you step closer and closer to your truth as a higher dimensional being. You are not trapped. You may feel that way sometimes, but as one of your great movies tells us, you had the power to go home all along. You just didn't know it. So put on those ruby slippers and fly with us, dear angels. Be with us. Be the light. Be the love. Be your truth. Be your authentic self. We are activating your crystals further. We are raising the frequencies. Relax and breathe. Breathe and relax. We get into, shall we say, the meat and potatoes of this transmission. Breathe and relax. We are merely adding vibration, frequency, and movement to your crystals now. Start to visualize you and your crystal outdoors being bathed in the beautiful full moon energies now. See the moon, she who reflects the light of the sun, who guides and illuminates the night and the darkness. Feel her upon you, activating your crystal. Feel your crystal joining all the other crystals, all the other beings on your world into one crystal, one heart, with many, many different faces and personalities and expressions. And feel the vibration of the Om activating this one crystal, this one heart, this one mind, this one consciousness. Join through the etheric crystals that's as hard in the etheric realms as your diamonds are in your physical realm. Nothing that's not of the light, that's not of your choosing, and this is the key of your choosing, can penetrate through. We must choose to stay in light, to not allow those other, we'll say, negative forces to compromise that. And it's being human and so forth and so on. If you fall, just get back up and get back into your crystal. Every time you do that, it's a victory. The victories begin to add up over time, and consciousness raises, and it helps your brothers and sisters raise. Because remember, you're in your individual crystal, but you are also in the collective crystal. Breathe, relax, allow. Feel the gentle currents, the gentle flows of energy. Do we need any more transmission work? Yes. Okay. Just relax and breathe and allow. We are transmitting a soft blue frequency at this time. As you start to reconnect or reestablish the link with your human bodies, yet staying within your crystal. Yes, the final part. You're going to work to expand at the heart center. Feel your heart expansive in the energy of gratitude and appreciation. This matches the fields of energy or vibration, the quantum field, the Higgs field, the morphic field. There's many names. God is another, or shall we say, maybe more accurately, a connector to that which we call God, is these fields of vibration, and they vibrate at the same frequency as your heart chakra when elevated in appreciation and gratitude. This 2022, the year of the heart expansion, the year of understanding certain necessities for your physical survival, compassion and community being very high on that list as things unfold on your world and planet, as you continue your ascension process, as bumpy as it is, as sloppy as it gets sometimes, with all the resistance and the fear and the programming and the targeted assaults on consciousness and free will. As sure as the day follows night, there's nothing in this heaven and earth that's going to stop the awakening, that's going to stop the evolution. And you have chosen to be here to make sure of that. And again, we thank you with all our love for making the sacrifice at this time. So just start to deepen your breath now as we start to work more in the root chakra. So imagine that there's roots extending down from the base of your spine deep into the earth. And take a couple of deep breaths, imagining that your nose, or if you're a mouth breather, your mouth is in your root chakra, taking all the energy from above and around you into your root, and then exhale it into the earth, and feel your roots get stronger and go deeper into the earth, deeper into the ground. Take 1 or 2 more breaths like this, and when you're ready, open your eyes. And yes, come back to this meditation anytime you wish, especially if you didn't catch the beginning. Drink a lot of water. Do the breath exercises. I'm actually going to refine them and make them, do them as an upload. That'll be the second week in January. But for now, we have a live to teach you. If you don't have like a yoga or a breathing practice that gives you that sense of elasticity and movement, allowing more space between the cells, like sort of, expand and contract. If you don't have a practice that does that, qigong, yoga, or whatever, you check those out and do these. I'm doing them every day. It's important that we keep our bodies elastic and fluid, and to allow the energy to flow, and to allow our nervous system to develop as the energies continue to get stronger and stronger. These exercises were given to me by Spirit to help me and to help you to be able to, I don't want to say safely, but gracefully is a better word, you get through the transition and into that higher realm and higher consciousness. So drink lots of water. I'm going to say good night now. I love you. Thank you for joining us. And happy full moon, everybody. And yeah, if you have some crystals, you want to put them out into the moonlight. I mean, here they're going to get very wet, but maybe the moon will come out later. But you can do it tomorrow night also. The full moon is actually so close to midnight. We're going to have that tomorrow too. So I don't want to talk too much because this was a really intense transmission. I just want you guys to now relax and chill out for the rest of the night, to drink your water, maybe to soak in a hot tub or just, have warm water go over you before bed, so that you have a good sleep tonight. And thank you. I love you. Namaste.